really wanted to like this movie, but in the end, it didn't do it for me. The Foreigner stars Jackie Chan as a father living in London whose daughter is killed in a terrorist attack committed by the IRA. Pierce Brosnan plays the Northern Ireland Deputy First Minister, yeah, I had to look that title up, who has former IRA ties, and Jackie Chan keeps pestering him to give him the names of the bombers. When Pierce Brosnan insists that he doesn't know who the bombers are, Jackie Chan begins stalking and terrorizing him with bombs, booby traps, and blackmail to convince him to find the people responsible for killing his daughter. My biggest problem with The Foreigner is that the advertising doesn't match the content of the film. This is marketed as an action revenge film, but the action is pretty unsatisfying. Revenge thrillers need to be cathartic. It needs to have some really bad villains, and you need to see these guys get their comeuppance in just the worst ways that make you want to say, heck yes! Taken is the perfect example of watching a bunch of really sleazy people just getting taken out one by an angry father. And I was hoping to get that sort of energy from The Foreigner, but it was just more of an uninteresting espionage mystery film. The fight scenes are few and far between, and they use Jackie Chan's particular set of skills very sparingly, which is unfortunate. Jackie Chan's moral standing is also kind of awkward. It is repeatedly shown to us throughout the film that even though Pierce Brosnan is a shady character who did some illegal stuff, he literally does not know who was involved in the bombing. And he is doing everything in his power to find out who did it, and Jackie Chan is still terrorizing him, and I was never quite rooting for Jackie Chan. I was almost thinking, dude, leave that poor guy alone. He has no idea who's responsible, and he wants to catch them just as badly as you do. The film doesn't take any time to flesh out the villains or their motivations. The bad guys just look like a bunch of college students who took their politics too far. We never see them personally do anything detestable, other than seeing a guy with a motorcycle helmet dropping a bomb off in front of a store. So there isn't anything satisfying about watching their inevitable demise at the end of the film. If you're looking for a good revenge story or looking for some good Jackie Chan action, you won't find it here. Overall, it's not poorly made, but it's just not entertaining.